Today, we unravel the extraordinary journey of one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, Dustin Hoffman. Known for his unparalleled versatility and dedication to his craft, Hoffman's life is a tapestry of talent, persistence, and surprises. From humble beginnings to monumental successes, his story is as captivating as the characters he has portrayed on screen. Early years. Born on August 8, 1937, in Los Angeles, California, Dustin Lee Hoffman was the second son of Lillian and Harry Hoffman. His father worked as a set designer for Columbia Pictures before transitioning to furniture sales, while his mother was a former jazz pianist. Despite being born in the heart of Hollywood, Dustin's family had no aspirations for him to join the entertainment industry. As a child, Hoffman was far from the image of a future movie star. He described himself as a skinny, awkward boy who struggled academically. His initial interest wasn't acting but music. Dustin showed promise as a pianist and even considered pursuing a career in classical music. However, his academic struggles led him to drop out of Santa Monica College after only a year, leaving his future uncertain. The pivotal moment. It was a chance decision to enroll in the Pasadena Playhouse, a local theater school that changed everything. Initially, Hoffman wasn't even serious about acting. His primary motivation was a belief that acting would be an easy way to earn credits. Ironically, this easy option became his calling. While at the Pasadena Playhouse, Hoffman befriended Gene Hackman, another future Hollywood great. The two young men shared both ambition and adversity, with their instructors reportedly telling them they weren't cut out for acting. Hoffman's unconventional looks, far removed from the conventional leading man archetype of the time, were a particular sticking point, but their shared determination drove them forward, struggling to make it. After Pasadena, Hoffman moved to New York City in the late 1950s, where he began a grueling period of auditions and odd jobs. He shared an apartment with Hackman and Robert Duvall, forming a close-knit trio of struggling actors who supported each other. Hoffman took on a range of jobs to make ends meet, from working as a janitor to typing manuscripts. During this time, he honed his skills at the Actors Studio, studying under Lee Strasberg. The studio emphasized method acting, a discipline that would later define Hoffman's career. However, his big break was still years away. Despite appearing in small theater productions and television roles, his career remained stagnant throughout much of the 1960s. The Graduate, A Star is Born. In 1967, Hoffman's life changed forever. Cast as Benjamin Braddock in The Graduate, he became an overnight sensation. Director Mike Nichols' decision to cast the then-unknown actor was controversial. Hoffman's unconventional appearance and neurotic energy were seen as risky choices for a leading role. But it was precisely these qualities that resonated with audiences. The Graduate was a cultural phenomenon, and Hoffman's performance earned him his first Academy Award nomination. At 30, he was suddenly one of Hollywood's most sought-after actors. The role of Benjamin Braddock shattered the traditional mold of leading men, proving that a different kind of charisma could dominate the screen. The 1970s, a decade of transformation. Hoffman's success in The Graduate marked the beginning of a stellar career. The 1970s saw him take on roles that showcased his incredible range. He played a haggard con man in Midnight Cowboy, 1969, earning another Oscar nomination. He followed this with Lenny, 1974, where he transformed into controversial comedian Lenny Bruce, showcasing his ability to completely lose himself in a role. His commitment to authenticity was legendary. For Marathon Man, 1976, Hoffman famously stayed awake for 3 days to deliver a scene where his character is supposed to look exhausted and terrified. His dedication was so extreme that it reportedly led co-star Laurence Olivier to quip, "My dear boy, why don't you just try acting?" Personal life and struggles. Hoffman's personal life was as complex as his on-screen personas. In 1969, he married and burned a dancer and adopted her daughter, Karina. They also had a daughter, Jenna. However, Hoffman's rising fame and demanding career strained their relationship. The couple divorced in 1980. That same year, he married Lisa Gottsagen, a businesswoman and attorney, with whom he had 4 children. Despite his fame, Hoffman has always been a devoted father, often describing parenthood as his most important role. Yet, success did not shield him from struggles. Hoffman faced periods of self-doubt and anxiety, even at the height of his fame. He has openly discussed the challenges of maintaining a sense of normalcy in an industry that thrives on constant reinvention. The 1980s and beyond, mastering the art of transformation. The 1980s cemented Hoffman's legacy as one of the greatest actors of his generation. In 1982, he starred in Tootsie, playing an out-of-work actor who disguises himself as a woman to land a role. The film's sharp humor and social commentary were enhanced by Hoffman's performance, which was both comedic and deeply empathetic. Then came Rain Man 1988, where Hoffman played an autistic savant named Raymond Babbitt. His meticulous preparation for the role, including extensive research and interaction with individuals on the autism spectrum, resulted in one of the most celebrated performances of his career. The film earned Hoffman his second Academy Award for Best Actor. Beyond the camera, Hoffman's interests extend beyond acting. He made his directorial debut in 2012 with Quartet, a charming film about retired musicians. Though his directing career didn't take off, the project reflected Hoffman's deep love for storytelling in all its forms. He has also been an outspoken advocate for various causes, including arts education and autism awareness. Hoffman believes in using his platform to amplify voices that often go unheard, reflecting his lifelong commitment to authenticity and empathy. The hidden side of Dustin Hoffman. Hoffman's private life has always been a point of fascination. Though he avoids the limelight when off-camera, those who know him describe a man who is endlessly curious and self-critical. His perfectionism sometimes caused friction on set, with co-stars and directors recalling his intense focus on getting every detail right. In recent years, Hoffman has faced scrutiny amid allegations of misconduct. These claims, which emerged in the late 2010s, brought a new layer of complexity to his legacy. Hoffman issued statements addressing the accusations, and the discourse around his career continues to evolve in light of these events. His legacy today. At 86, Dustin Hoffman remains a towering figure in Hollywood. His contributions to cinema are undeniable, spanning over 6 decades of groundbreaking work. From redefining the leading man archetype to delivering some of the most memorable performances in film history, Hoffman's legacy is one of resilience, innovation, and artistry. As we reflect on his journey, it's clear that Dustin Hoffman is more than an actor. He is a storyteller, a provocateur, and a man who has spent his life exploring the intricacies of human nature. Whether through his roles or his struggles, Hoffman's story reminds us that greatness is rarely straightforward. It is born from persistence, courage, and an unyielding belief in the power of transformation. And that's the evolution of Dustin Hoffman. A life filled with brilliance, complexity, and hidden secrets that continue to captivate audiences worldwide. If you've enjoyed this dive into his incredible journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the legends of Hollywood.